Fought off foul. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Turner now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Puts it away for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod on the mound, John Donaldson.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
The pitch. Polanco. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Outside. And it's a ball and a strike. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. Hit in the air, right field. Bellinger drifts towards it and makes the grab. And the inning is over. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Jorge Posada. Slice to right, makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out, first pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto makes the catch. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Cody Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Anthony Santander now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. Struck him. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Jack Peterson. Donaldson back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. And Peterson retired. And now Yohan Moncada. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Second inning here. No score. Up and in. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now one missed. that one in triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that's ball four. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Joey Bart now.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells him.
Moncada runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Posada too late with the throw. Got him swinging. Nasty fork ball for strike three. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Juan Soto. He was late there. Strike one. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Third out. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And there's a strike. Bogaerts measures 6 feet 2 inches. Just 21 years old. And he was born in Aruba. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Ha-Seong Kim, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. 2 outs. High fly ball out into left center field. Beltran squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that misses. 2-1. Late swing fouled off. Just off the outside edge. And now it's 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. Bogaerts handles the chance. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Everything came together for him. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. You got to throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swings through that one out in front that time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That missed by a lot. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's down and in. A slider missed. Strikes him out with 102. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. Next to the dish is Freddie. Outside low. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Foul ball there. Just missed.
Ball 2.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's outside, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Iglesias stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fastball for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Peterson in the box now, takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Tosses to first, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back here at PNC Park, start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Dominguez fires it in quickly. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Go ahead run on base. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. So digging in, Jorge Posada. Swing and a miss at a slider.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third. Throws to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. That one in triple digits.
0-2 is the count.
One down, bases empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Wilson makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Pumping serious. welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here comes Yoan Moncada. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. This is Joey Barton. Check swing, called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now it's even up.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ripped on the ground a second. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The tag, and he's out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. That's towards center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Soto hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next offering upstairs.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
There goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Now they've got him in a rundown. Runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That one missed.
1 strike.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Beltran stands at second with no outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bellinger in a full sprint. He's got it. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And it falls. Beltran headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And ball one. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one popped up. Kim under it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park, here's the second baseman, Haesung Kim. Skubal back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Beltran on the move. And it's caught for the out. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 2. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jorge Polanco digs in now. He's already homered in this game. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy.
Freeman. Feed to second, that's one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over. And here's Jock Peterson. He's grounded out a couple of times. Slider right there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here is Moncada. A strikeout and a walk. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Moncada, in his 8th season, 22 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball. And there's the strike. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for out there.
Bart in the box now. Takes strike one. Snap throw down to second. Moncada over at first with one away. Moncada runs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Juan Soto down. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
2 outs. Lifted in the air right center field. Turner on his horse. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Beltran makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. That one drilled left field. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed. Foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 away. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Out to short, Bogarts. Fires to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Wilson, the next to hit, takes outside. And foul ball. Look out. And it hit him. Here's Freddie Freeman down.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1 there.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. A little bit high, and that's ball 3. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And ball 4 to a board. So the tying run in scoring position down. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
2-0.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. So the tying run at second. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Peterson up to bat next. Lays off. Off for a ball.
2 walks in the inning already. And he just doesn't seem comfortable out there, like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Right through there for a strike. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And this is inside. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Beltran on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side, Iglesias. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Yoan Moncada. Way outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. And he'll step off and take the signs again. And a 4-pitch walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now at the plate, Joey Bart.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Inside, ball 1.
Throw, save! And a ball evens the count. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The tying run at the plate. Ripped to short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. 1 gone at the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's outside. 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Liner caught it second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Beltran at the plate and takes high there. And downstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Tying run at the plate. And he's out on the tag. 3rd out, and that ends. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Trey Turner. Hit on the ground to short. And they get Turner for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence.
Now back to the catcher,
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. 0 for 3 in this one. Late with the swing there. Santana, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Drops into the glove. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ball. Ballpark. So bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder. Pinch hitter coming on. Corey Seager.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Turner makes the grab, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Wilson getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. And the slider just misses.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Helpful.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And that's outside. Bellinger moving under this one. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take
Leading off, Haesung Kim. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Bloop behind second. And out number one on the grab. Trey Turner now. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in L.A. and getting to start, John Donaldson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Goes down looking. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Soto, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. In there safely. Here's the left fielder, Ted Simmons. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Donaldson kicks and deals. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That one finds the corner. And now it's filled up 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Michael Conforto. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 101. Now it's going to be Jorge Posada. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. Popped up left side. Moncada settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Bellinger up to hit. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Anthony Santander, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Lifted in the air, right field. Bellinger under it. 1 up, 1 down. This is Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front door.
First offering, and it just misses. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Jacob Wilson will hit next. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And that turns the lineup over.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Beltran gets out of the way. That's ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Wilson off of first with 2 away. That one at triple digits.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Soto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance way back there, and that one is going to go. That's worth the price of admission. It's 4-0. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Just off the outside part of the plate. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And Freddie takes the K. And we're back. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Clemens back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Simmons going back, way back, out of here. He jacks that one out to left. It's 4-1. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. And that one is off the wall. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy.
Freeman there for the out. Runner scores from third. And now Jorge Polanco. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Yoan Moncada. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheel.
Moncada runs. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering upstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Bunts it in the air. Barehand grab to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Late swing, fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. All loaded up here in the last half of the third. That's way outside, and the count is filled up. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in, and they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Big RBI for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Out towards right center field. Turner should have it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in there.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. On to Bogarts. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, a hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team, and you keep the line moving.
There's a swing and a drive. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and, man, he wasn't fooled at all.
On the ground to the left. Slings it across, and Freeman is retired. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the 4th. And here is Michael Conforto.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he can.
Oh, diving stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Jorge Posada. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. One on the gun, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now, going for 3. Hung up in a rundown now. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Santander takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom 4, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Swing and a foul out of play. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the left fielder, Ted Simmons. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. It's 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Taylor snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Wilson Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double. So man aboard, and now Chris Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. No outs, runner on second. Swing and a foul straight back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Back to the mound, he's got it. Taylor is out. So the lineup flips over. Hesung Kim, the next to hit. And that is out of play. 1 out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing, and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Wilson makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Trey Turner with a chance now. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes Bogaerts around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 8-3.
Picks himself up an RBI, ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound.
And he got him. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Out to short, Bogaerts. Gets it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And it's fouled away. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the top of the sixth. And the batter now, Josh Hader, takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hader, in his 8th season, he features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Got him swinging. Here's the catcher to hit, Jorge Posada. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, out towards right center. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here comes Bellinger. And he hits a ground ball right side. Iglesias tosses to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches. And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
That one missing inside. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Bogarts. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now, Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. That one to first. Santander. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Freddie Freeman.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-2. Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoan Moncada. Swings through that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Foul ball there. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now here is now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong, looking for a big hit with 2 out runners at first and second. That one pushed foul.
All 1.
Puts a bunt down. Now the throw to first on the run. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning's still alive. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Inside. And it's 1-0. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Scott, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run. And now Jose Iglesias. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air, left field. Taylor under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Beltran sizes this one up, and there's one down. Here's Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 2. And that's a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over.
Chris Taylor now. In the air, right side. Carroll sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim, 1 for 3. Grounds one to short. Wilson. They get the force. That's out number 3. Back here in L.A. And now Corbin Carroll. Scott back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Hard hit, right side. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is Juan Soto. That one outside. 1-0. That one missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
But he's back in time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter.
Runner takes off. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 on with 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Gil Hodges.
And it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Beltran, the lead runner at second. Soto at first, 2 out of the inning. That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. 1 run across, coming home. The relay to the plate, not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Cut on and missed. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. That one is absolutely belted. Get out of town. He made him pay for that one. It's 11-4. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And there's a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The throw to third, the tag out. So up next, Jorge Posada. To short, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the end. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Contreras now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Now this is in the air down the line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 9th. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Davis, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And the 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Iglesias whips it to first. And Bellinger is out. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Final score in this one, 11.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping, observating. I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate oh body. Darling if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Ma. She wanna ma. I give her ma. Ma. She wanna ma. I give her ma. Ma.
I'm saying I just chillin'. Real West Side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you? We the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block look snag or two. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know what I'm saying? Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever rolled, shorty the whole block posted. Everybody not the focus, any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about them feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa, little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader, no pleasure for allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me I'm like one day gon' shit. Just at the cut the zip out, watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to this tryna politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I'm good. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
Hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come hop out the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Slide, come slide. I got a feeling, get it cracking like a kill it. In the backyard, chilling with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't